What if I told you that a tiny handful of salt, yes, just regular salt sitting in your kitchen right now, could literally change the course of your day and maybe even your life? Sounds crazy, right? But there's a weird little ritual. So simple you'll wonder why nobody ever told you about it sooner. And once you hear it, you'll never look at salt the same way again. Stick with me, because you're about to unlock a 2,000-year-old trick that monks, warriors, and healers once swore by. A trick that could bring you more peace, more protection, and a whole new kind of energy, starting today. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn a single pinch of salt into one of the most powerful forces you've ever carried with you. What if, just what if, the answer to feeling lighter, freer, was so much simpler than anyone ever told you? What if it didn't take a big life overhaul or a massive breakthrough, but something so small, so easy, you could start it today without even changing your routine? Because sometimes the tiniest acts, the ones that seem almost too simple to matter, are exactly what starts the biggest healing. And guess what? That first tiny act, that first little shift, might be hiding right now in your kitchen. Let me show you. Most people think of salt as just something you shake onto your fries. A tiny white crystal sitting forgotten in the back of the kitchen cupboard. But do you know salt is way more powerful than you've ever imagined? Salt's not just for fries. It's a secret weapon, one that's older than empires, older than written history itself. And here's the crazy part. This tiny thing, this handful of crystals you barely think about, carries the kind of energy, protection, and power that entire civilizations once fought over. Sounds wild, right? But think about it. Salt is small, looks harmless, yet it holds the power to preserve life itself, to heal wounds, to drive out what doesn't belong, physically and energetically. It's a lot like you. You might not always feel powerful, but hidden inside, there's strength you probably don't even realize you have. So here's the big question. Why did ancient cultures worship this tiny crystal like it was a gift from the gods? Ancient cultures worship it because they understood something we've forgotten. Salt isn't just seasoning. It's a symbol. It's a shield. It's an ancient force, hiding in plain sight, that's been quietly waiting for you to rediscover it. And you know what's crazy? People used to fight wars over salt. Real wars, real bloodshed, because back then salt wasn't just a seasoning. It was survival. It was worth more than gold. Empires rose and crumbled based on who controlled the salt. Without it, armies starved. Without it, civilizations collapsed. In fact, the word salary, the money you work for every single day, comes from the Latin word salarium, because Roman soldiers were paid partly in salt. It was that precious. And it wasn't just the Romans. Over in China, dynasties minted actual salt cakes, like little blocks of treasure, and used them as money. Literal currency, made of salt. Can you imagine paying your taxes? Not with coins, not with dollars, but with handfuls of salt? Sounds insane now. But back then, salt wasn't optional. It was life itself. Preserved food when there were no refrigerators. Kept armies moving. It held entire nations together. Salt wasn't seasoning, it was survival. It fueled human history in ways most people never even think about. And what almost nobody realizes is that salt's greatest power didn't disappear when modern life showed up. Still alive, still quietly working. And today, it might just be the simplest, most overlooked way to change your life too. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Salt didn't just save lives, touched the spirit. The ancient Egyptians, they trusted salt to preserve not just the body, but the soul. When they prepared their dead for the afterlife, salt wasn't optional. It was sacred, a bridge between this life and whatever came next. Travel halfway across the world to Japan, and you'll find Shinto priests still using salt in purification rituals today. Sprinkling it at doorways, sacred spaces, even sumo wrestling arenas, not for flavor, but for protection. To keep out the unseen forces that drain and disturb. And even if you grew up hearing Bible stories, you might not have realized salt shows up there too. It's a symbol of a sacred, unbreakable covenant, a promise between humanity and the divine that can't be undone. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Could salt really shield you from bad vibes? From the heavy, invisible energies that follow us home at the end of a long day? Because across cultures, across time, salt has always stood for something bigger than food. It's purity, it's grounding, it's protection. It's the quiet force the ancients trusted. And maybe, just maybe, it's exactly the force you're about to reconnect with. So why salt in your shoes? Because every day, whether you realize it or not, you're walking through energy. Busy streets, stressful meetings, heavy conversations, and like dust clinging to your clothes, that energy clings to you. Salt doesn't just sit there. It absorbs negativity. It acts like a silent vacuum, pulling in the invisible weight you pick up without even knowing it. It grounds you too. You know that feeling when you're so overwhelmed, you don't even feel like yourself anymore? Salt reconnects you. It anchors your energy, keeps you rooted, steady, calm, even when the world around you feels like it's spinning. And it does something else. Protects. Imagine an invisible shield wrapping around you. Soft, silent, but powerful. That's what salt creates with every step you take. Ever wonder why you feel so drained after a long day, even when nothing bad really happened? It's because energy, good or bad, sticks to us. Unless we do something about it, it builds up, and walking with intention changes the game. It's not just walking anymore. It's moving through life aware, protected, empowered. You're not just surviving the day anymore. You're owning it. And the best part? You don't need any fancy tools, expensive gadgets, or years of training. Ready to try it? The how-to is simpler than you think. You're probably wondering, how do you actually do this? Don't worry. It's so simple you could start before today's over. First, pick your favorite pair of shoes. The ones you wear the most. Doesn't matter if they're sneakers, work boots, or even your most beat-up old flats. What matters is that you feel comfortable in them. Now grab a pinch of coarse salt. Not a handful, just a small pinch. You want enough to be present, but not enough to feel like you're walking on a beach. Next, sprinkle it gently near the toes inside your shoes. Not the heels, near the front where you take every step forward. Slip your shoes on and walk. That's it. No mantras. No complicated rituals. No dramatic ceremonies. Just you, your steps, and this tiny ancient protector beneath your feet. It's almost like carrying a mini temple with you everywhere you go. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, this sounds a little weird, you're not alone. Honestly, I thought the exact same thing at first. But here's the real deal. Salt is scientifically proven to absorb moisture. It's not magic, it's chemistry. The spiritual side, totally optional. It's like bonus energy for those who want it. No pressure, no belief system required. And here's the beauty of it. It's cheap, it's safe, It's ridiculously easy to try. Worst case scenario, your feet stay drier and a little more comfortable throughout the day. Best case, you feel lighter, calmer, more protected from the inside out. So honestly, what's there to lose? Now, here's where it gets interesting. If you give this a real shot, even for just a few days, you might start noticing something subtle, but powerful. You might catch yourself feeling more centered, even when the day throws its usual chaos at you. The tiny things that used to irritate you, they don't seem to hit quite as hard. It's like a thin layer of calm starts to coat your nerves. You might even feel a shift in your body, like the invisible heaviness you've been carrying just isn't sticking to you the way it used to. There's this strange but undeniable sense of protection, a quiet buffer between you and the world's noise, like walking inside a bubble of your own peace. And honestly, it sneaks up on you. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's just there, steady, solid, waiting for you to notice. So now, it's up to you. One pinch of salt, one small choice, one tiny act of remembering could change everything. Will you try it? Because you're not just someone trying a strange little ritual. You're someone waking up to the magic that's always been hidden in the simplest parts of life. The forgotten magic, the kind that's been passed down silently, patiently, waiting for you to notice. Every step you take from now on could be a step blessed by thousands of years of wisdom, strength, and spirit. A step that's lighter, stronger, freer, and maybe, just maybe, a step closer to the version of you that's been ready to rise all along. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready to tune into the hidden power that's been waiting for you all along. If truly you are ready, then comment this below. Today, I walk with peace and protection. Let it be your affirmation, your signal to the universe that you're stepping into something bigger. Subscribe to this channel as a sign that you're ready to live with more power, more presence, and more protection. Like this video, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and let's keep this movement growing, so millions more can rediscover this ancient secret. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and never forget, every step you take now carries the strength of centuries.